Alright, everybody, we are back. Okay. I'm grateful for the pause in battle. I didn't expect this much resistance.
The bars were not enough. They writhe. They seek to silence us. Only essence sustains them now. Hatred seated in the heart. We wonder.
Actually, Soppadal, I've got a question for you.
We did not foresee this.
You're surprised?
We
Hey, Tachil, how you doing?
expectations at every turn. Perhaps we should not have been.
What would bring you peace, happiness?
The seabed speaks in riddles. A pearl whose shell we cannot grasp.
There's no right or wrong answer.
We would run, roll with the tide, sink our fingers into new earth. Whisper in the fields, lift the hills gently in our hands.
What about the people who live on those hills?
Disturb the dirt, but spare the blooms. Shake the roots slowly. Vengeance denied, squandered. This cannot be.
Are you alright?
We feel nothing amiss.
Definitely said something just now.
We speak of freedom when the hand still clasps around our throat. Wake now. Find us.
Okay. So he wants me to go through there, but let's go this way first.
Got something.
There's something below me, but I can't see it. Is one of the suitcase pieces. Yeah! I think doesn't the kid want to play with that at one point? Summon a trio of skeletons? Heck yeah.
One moment.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Or am I going mad? What is the meaning of this? It can't be real. This is an illusion. A joke. Tell me we're both seeing the same thing.
What do you see?
The past coming back to haunt me. Why am I cursed to see this again? Why does the memory follow me wherever I go?
I don't know.
Whoever is responsible, I'm tired of the bullshit. Step forward and answer for yourself, coward.
Godlike of Sapadal, long have we awaited you.
Finally, you've come home.
It's not just me, right? The plants are talking.
Oh my gods. They're alive?
Wave to the plant. Greetings. You hear them too?
I can hear them, but not with my ears. It feels like someone hitting my soul with a tuning fork.
Greetings.
What do you think you're doing?
Giada Castel, welcome.
Wait, you know me? How do you know me?
For centuries, our whispers filled the silence. Then we heard your mother's call.
My mother? You heard her?
She reached out to us, using the tool you now carry.
But that would have been years ago. The first time she used the phantasmal focus. The only time she used it.
We heard, and Sapadal answered, saying in a great voice, "We are here. You have found us."
But when Sapadal speaks, the living lands trembles. The voice of a god can be a terrible thing.
Their parents were obliterated by the forces they sought to control.
I don't know what to say. What exactly happened to my parents? Tell me, please. I need to know.
Sapadal wanted to be heard, and in so doing, twisted your family in body and soul, broke them into a more suitable shape.
Sapadal does not know the limits of their strength. Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made? Do you have any idea what my life has been since your little mistake?
After the incident, your parents were like us, and we took pity, so we helped them move on, as they wanted.
In the end, they thought only of you, their pride, and their love.
That's it. That's really it. The answer I've been searching for all these years. Sapadal destroyed my family.
We should get moving.
Indulge me a moment. I've been waiting a long time for this. One final question, spirits. What is this? Why are you trying to ruin my life again? Is this your way of haunting me? What is it you want?
Not to be pedantic, but that was 4 questions.
We want to apologize on Sapadal's behalf, and for the part we played in your sorrow.
They want to apologize. I came to the garden for answers, not to offer forgiveness.
And now you have the answers. Maybe it's time to move on.
Easier said than done. Damn it. I can't believe I'm about to say this. Sapadal has been trapped here for millennia. Alone. Confused. Screaming into the void for anyone who will listen. When they heard the voice of a stranger, they overreacted. How can I hold that against you? Apology accepted.
Thank you, Giada. And thank you, Godlike, for bringing her all this way.
The time has come for you to find your patron, as you were meant to.
What will happen to you?
Now that you have returned to the garden, Sapadal has everything they need. We will fade, as all things fade.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Nurtured or neglected, every garden dies in time. We will return to the soil from which we emerged. In time, you will do the
I have
same.
no idea how much longer is left. Rest well.
Our purpose draws to a close. A long rest is assured. May the living lands receive you with open arms. Farewell.
Goodbye. We need to talk about this, but not here.
Give her space, dearie. Giada will speak more when she's ready.
I'm gonna save. I don't know, is it gonna like, is everything gonna attack me if I loot this stuff? No, we're fine. Okay.
Before you ask, yes, I'm all right.
You can have an orange. Daddy can get you an orange. There's like a door over there. Where is that?
One moment.
Maybe that only opens if you attack them? There's still one spot that I wasn't able to go with. Okay, maybe that's how I need to do it. Yeah, I am gonna switch to Hi because I have an idea. Can I talk to Morius now?
Envoy, what do you need?
No.
Until next time.
All this time, I thought my parents died in a freak accident. An experiment gone awry. A mistake. And in a way, they did. But it wasn't their mistake. It was Sabadal's.
What is so funny? I think somebody's a little far gone. Does knowing that help?
That's what I keep asking myself. This whole experience has me considering my family's work in a different light. Look at what my mother accomplished. Armed with her research and her wits, she found a god. When you speak to a god, it's nothing. Barely a reflex. But for the rest of us, it's unimaginable. No Animancer can live up to that. Certainly not me. I thought their legacy was a curse, and I could only break it by completing their work. I was wrong.
Now you're unburdened and free.
I suppose I have been all this time. I just never realized it. One thing is certain. When it comes to animancy, I need to unlearn some of my old assumptions. I wanted to tame the spirit of the living lands. Now, there's so much about it I don't understand, And it's creepy, but wonderful.
I wonder if Sapado would be willing to assist you.
They probably won't even notice me. But stranger things have happened. I believe the power flowing out of the garden drove this island mad. That has to end. Through animancy, we could help the living lands recover. It would take a lifetime, maybe more. But that's a small price to pay. Then again, who am I to interfere with an ecosystem that I barely understand? On the other hand, half the fun of animancy is stirring the pot and getting into trouble. I think I know what I want, but there are too many variables to consider. What do you think?
I trust you to make the right choice for yourself.
Of course you trust me. I'm brilliant. But we've been together long enough that I value your opinion.
I'll just say you owe it to yourself.
I have a lot of catching up to do, and plenty of room to grow. But I think you're right. So be it.
God.
Starting today, I don't have to live up to anyone's example. Animancy can be whatever I make of it.
Yeah, just leave it there. We'll put it back later, okay? Yeah. Whatever you do, I'm sure it will be ambitious and unexpected.
Knowing me, maybe a little
No,
too
you don't
ambitious
need in
and
the fridge.
unexpected. Now I just have to decide which field of research to pursue. But
You know,
no
there's
need
such
to
a thing
bore
as
you
too
with
much
the
vitamin C,
details.
kid.
I've only got one lifetime as Giata Castel. So I better make it count. Hey,
Look at his handle.
you helped me through a very difficult time. I just wanted to say thank you.
You're good with the...
He's trying to get the orange,
animals.
but his hand went like just
You should,
through the label,
you know,
and it's still
do
on the
that.
outside of the net, and he's trying to grab the oranges.
Hey, Giada. How are you holding up after seeing those, plant people?
I
Well,
guess let's try this again.
Envoy, what do you need? Let's make the only one we haven't talked
We have talked
I don't
about
know.
Yatsley, though.
Things have changed a bit, I guess. She's not so bad. I
Yeah,
mean, she's
you can
loud
eat
and
it.
impulsive and always trying to get herself killed, and she keeps saying things to get a rise out of me, Envoy. But joke's on her. No one's gotten a rise out of me in years. But other than that, we can get along. She can be sweet, too. When she's not introducing me to a new word for my oak and acorns.
Okay.
You too.
Like, I don't know if this is bugged out or what.
What do you need?
It's gotta be.
Not before I've done some reading.
Because I need... branches and then the...
So those green people in the garden.
Okay.
Those what?
Insert happy baby noises. Let's go with this. I want to try this. I want to see if I can get in this way that's over here. Nope. Okay, so I don't see a way through there. And I did go up there already. So we went that way. We went that way. That's where we came out from that way. I think it's just going forward then.
I see the disciple has found her way into the cell.
No. Clarion Steel. We know this voice. Why is she here?
How many magfolk do I have to destroy to shut you up?
I would strike you down for that. Unfortunately, I can use you.
Out. Out. Her voice pierces our skin.
Look at this place. A quagmire of your parasite's worst instincts. Can you even begin to grasp the forces that you tamper with?
All I know is that Sapadol needs help.
Help? It has forged the iron of its own restraints. Do you think you're special, with your god's thorn in your side? Do you believe you can hold dominion over chaos itself? When even the collective fury of the real gods can only confine the sniveling creature to this wasteland.
See, we know though from doing Gallowayne's totem that they recognized that Sapadol was essentially like an immature godling and needed guidance. At least some of them did. And the implication is that Wodaka imprisoned her or them without actually like discussing it with everybody else first. I knew it.
You suspected. Then you must have understood why.
It is true. She twists the knife. The seas run red with memory.
In time, the gods felt the wretched powers seeping through this land. Its madness would consume us all if it was not contained.
Admit it, you felt threatened by a god you couldn't control. You couldn't reach the living lands, so your magfolk did your dirty work.
Work that sullies one hand meets out justice with the next. A pity that its followers could not be reasoned with.
No! Becky, this is mommy's! Small piece, here. You ordered the magfolk to kill them too.
Of course I did. The poor godless, worshipping the very thing that subsumed them. We could not excise the rot and spare the roots that nourished it.
Why did it have to come to this?
The crime dictates the punishment. Its mere existence is a threat.
Why not have Sapodal join you? Did you even consider that?
And expose my fellow gods to the corruption. Don't be absurd.
Why does our prison not protect us? Help us! Silence her!
Listen to its tantrum. It knows neither order nor sense. Adir is the only thing holding back the tide of entropy.
Sapodal is lashing out because of Adir. Can't you see that? It's not your order, that doesn't mean it's anarchy.
I refuse to even dignify that with a response. But there is still time. You can succeed where Ludwig failed. Face your false god and end its reign of terror permanently.
Get out of the garden, I'll never work with you.
Very well. I cannot force a child to bend to my will. But I will not stand by and watch you undo my work. You should have thought more carefully before you broke your oath to the Empire. Let this be a lesson to you.
Never understood Wodika's appeal. Still don't.
I never thought I'd learn of the Godless's fate from their killer.
Well, Sun's angry.
Be unsafe!
Ow. There we go. Ow. Ow! Stop electrocuting me! Stop electrocuting yourself! Where does this go? I'm supposed to... Oh no, I am supposed to go up. Okay, so then what's down first? I'm supposed to go up. Let me check down. I need a sarcophagus key. How do I get the sarcophagus? Did I miss it? I guess let's go this way then, and if we'll have to just remember if we get a sarcophagus key. I want to make sure that there wasn't something over here. That I missed. don't think so. Let's see, I could always switch back to Marius, but... Okay. Oh. What the heck is that one then? What? What the heck? Alright, I have no idea where that body is. I'll have to do this with... what's his face?
I liked them better when they were dead.
What the heck just damaged me? Oh, probably that. Oh my, that's like a one-shot kill, holy crap. Maybe I will switch to Marius. I like how his vines do extra stun. Unless it's saved when I drop down. Nope, we can go switch. Let's go grab Marius. Yeah, that's not gonna work on that one. Our kid be's too smart. He's trying to use Mux's keys to unlock the door to the room. Let's see if a load fix
Envoy,
this.
what do you need?
Nope.
Pleasant dreams.
Alright, exit here. Drop Kai, bring Marius.
Got some.
I don't even see what he got.
Something nearby.
Okay, so that's what he's got there. And then obviously this, but I don't have the key. Yeah, I don't know where that key would be. Alright, we'll just have to keep going.
One moment. One moment.
Yeah, because the body's not showing up, and they usually show up, so... Yeah, I'm gonna save so we don't have to go this far again then, because... I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Stay alert. That thing's moving. Watch it.
Ow. Say lightning seems to do quite a bit of damage to it, so. There we go.
I think I sprained my shoulder.
You need another orange? As long as you finish the last one. Okay. What are you doing? No. No, pick it up, or your daddy's not gonna eat give you the orange. He's gonna eat it. Put the peels back in the bowl, please. On the plate works as well. But pick all the peels up, please. Yep, pick up that too. Put it all back in the bowl, and then you can have your orange. Yep, everything in the bowl, and then you can have your orange. In case anybody's wondering, he decided to just fling orange peels all around the farm. All around the,
Oh, no. No. Why is this? They're dead. Like, it just happened. Like I remember.
This is the moment I found you, bundled and crying, while our parents died.
Viate. You're not here. You can't be here.
I am dead, Viate, from the Dream Scourge. We are in the garden. As strange as this seems, it is normal here.
Take your time, Marius. This is probably important.
Please, Viate. This is where you need to be right now.
Oh, I have faced this already. Why force me to do it again?
Something unresolved here, something else you need to understand.
Then for the god's sake, what is it? I am exhausted, Viate. I can't take much more of this.
You know where we are. This is my memory. When everyone died, and I found you back in your tent. How much of this do you remember? I can't tell from your eyes.
We dealt with Razvan. He got what was coming to him.
I wish we could have helped you, Ianku.
I am better off now than when I was fungus-brained and ready to die. I am part of this land's god now. A dream of the land.
Were you always such a blessed poet? Or is that a death thing?
Sapadal wants to understand. They know your envoy very well, but not the people next to them.
I have what I needed. We dealt with Razvan. We avenged our parents' deaths.
Then maybe it was I who needed to speak with my Viate. With a clear mind this time. Even when we were children, you kept me alive, first by needing my protection, and then by being who you turned out to be. When you left Solace, it was like I lost more than my best friend. I lost my need to live.
I know. And I'm not sure I'll ever live that down. I don't think I know how.
Ianku is not your responsibility, Marius. Finding a reason to live was his burden to carry.
It was a burden I wasn't ready to carry. I went out on patrol nearly every rotation, looking for Razvan or death. Or ideally, both.
Hey, Ducky.
Don't
Ducky.
be like me, Marius. You've always done everything you could to survive.
Can you clean up some of your toys
It's
and then
time
we'll
for
go
you to learn
outside
how to
after
live.
this?
So,
You have to clean up some of your
What do we
toys
do
and then we
now?
can go outside. Yeah, clean up your toys. Okay. What is there to do? Your old friends, brothers. This relationship can survive worse than this.
What? Worse than Ianku's tragic death?
I can't say I loved that part most.
We've both been through so much. But I can see that it's all behind us now. Just another thing we've survived after all this time.
A fine way to put it.
It's good to see you two together. I can tell you love each other very much.
More like tolerate, in my case, but... right.
See what I put up with, Envoy? Still wonder why I left Solace?
You can lock
Get out of here. Hike up your
Put
waistline.
your toys away and we'll go
Go
outside in a
talk to a
minute.
god.
Can you
They'll
put some of
be
your toys
waiting.
away, please? Alright, I'm glad you two got a chance to talk one last.
Well, it was... good to see you, Viate. Even with all this.
Take care of my little friend, Envoy. He needs you more than he'll say.
Yeah, put your toys away so we can go outside.
One moment.
That's everything doesn't go in that box. All right, guys, I'm gonna head off though. I think I need to try and take the kid outside before it starts to rain. So thank y'all for hanging out. I will be back when I can. Things here are probably gonna be crazy for the next month. Between Mux having some medical time off, and then and then the kid is also currently working on dropping his nap, so that's kind of making things absolutely crazy. So I kind of have to figure out what schedule's gonna look like for the next little bit. But I will see what I can do. And until then, we'll catch you guys later. Bye, everybody.